Right, hello. I wanted to make this video as a demonstration of my taxi stop system that I've been working on for a little, I don't know, a couple of hours. I watched In For A Good Times video on YouTube. If you haven't seen that already, I'd recommend you should, because it was the basis for most of this. It was a really good video, he's done a really good job. But I thought I could improve on it in a couple of ways, and I've made what I think is the most robust taxi stop system that I could come up with, at least with my limited Factorio knowledge. Again, I'm not the best. I've seen some absolutely fucking wacky designs all over the place, but I feel like I've done a pretty good job here, and I'm quite proud of it, so I would like to share it. Anyway, the main premise of In For A Good Times taxi stop is you have your main hub station that your taxi can go to, and then every other stop the taxi can branch out to go to that stop, pick you up in a train. It'll wait there for about 5 or so seconds, and it will go back to that hub station. And now, while that's pretty good, I didn't like the idea of having it always go back to a main hub station. I liked the taxi train to go wherever you wanted it to go, whichever station you wanted it to go to, really. Kind of like a fast travel in like Skyrim or something. You could just pick whatever destination you'd like to go to based on where your stations are. So I came up with this. There's a lot of inspiration. Again, as you can see, I used a gate as a motion sensor, but there's also a push button here as well, which is from the mod push button. I would recommend you use it. It's a great mod. It's very vanilla friendly for all of you that are concerned about using mods. Honestly, I think it should be base game. It's really, really handy. And also his speaker system as well, which I had to tinker and tweak with, because this is probably my first introduction to combinators as well, so I apologise for the mess of wires, but this is the most that I could get it down to. So if you could do better than me, please, I do suggest you give it a go, because it's very, very rewarding. Anyway, the main premise is where is it? The taxi train. This is the taxi train. I have it set up to go to any taxi stop, any stop. It doesn't pick which taxi stop, just any taxi stop, and to wait there until signal G, whatever I set that to. I don't know why it was G. I think it was just the enable. Yeah, that was it. It was the enable or disable for the train. So to wait at the train stop until that station is disabled, basically. I had to have this wait condition, otherwise the train would freak the fuck out. Don't worry that it's saying that it can't find a path to the destination at the minute. It's because I enabled a different taxi stop, the one that I just showed you, which was not connected to any tracks. That's why it's a bit confused. It doesn't do this normally. It's just for the demo here. But anyway, yes, so it'll go to any taxi stop station, and it won't go to another one until, again, the station's enabled, because it will only go to enabled stations. So the way that you do this is through two ways. So either you're near the station that you want to go to, you can simply just walk up to the gate, and the light will go green. This green light basically means, the station's now active. I am now requesting for a taxi train to come to me, which is great. Obviously, you'd wait here for as long as you'd need to be. When the train would arrive, it would appear at the station. You could hop in and then go to your map, go to any of the taxi stop. They're all in red because, conveniently, because the stations are disabled, they're all in red compared to usual like drop-off stations here. This one's in white. I think ones that are filled up are in. This one's in like a sort of bluish, purpley hue or whatever. But most of them are in red, and I don't use disabled stations for anything else, so I thought, that's quite convenient. It's colour-coded, I guess. What was my point here? Right, yes, so it'll go to... so you can zoom in on the map to any of the stations, sorry, and then you can literally just, I want to go to this one. You can press that, and then again, it will use an SR latch to enable the station until the train arrives, and then it will turn itself off, so we can go to another station. And again, it's only saying cannot find pathing because this station's here, so I'll just get rid of this for convenience sake. Go away, you. I'll show you the ring that I've set up. There we go. Now, yeah, so you shouldn't get a warning. This is for a train down here that I can't kill. We'll get rid of it. I could send the Spidertron actually. Get him, Spidertron. There we go. Job done. Anyway, again, so if you're just at any station that you want the train to come to, the train is over here. Imagine this is leagues away. This is all the way in an iron part of my factory, and I'm all the way over here in circuits, for example. You can literally just walk up to here, little jingle when you get there. Awesome. You can hop in, go to your map, and then cross the station, anywhere across the station. Just go to the push button, press F to toggle it, and the SR latch will automatically keep it enabled until the train arrives and then disables it. The way that I've managed to do this, well, also I did I've been testing it with my friend Jacob, so sorry for name dropping, but I've been testing it with him, and he had the problem of, I made it double-sided, and he went in through one side and then left, but the game always pushes you out to the left of the train. I don't know why, so I just made it, you could enter it from either way, because before he was having to squeeze around the train, it was very awkward. Anyway, I made this using just 3 combinators. It's dead simple circuitry for the most part, and most of it develops on, the train's come. Most of it develops on In for a Good Times circuitry anyway, where he basically takes the train station itself, he reads when the stop train is, so obviously each train will have its own train ID, and then this combinator here will take the input of that train ID, say for example it's 250, for example, because every train's random, and it'll just output it as T, so train ID 1, so it'll just be T1, the signal will be just T1. Over here then, I have this is a memory cell, which will count up, so when T, where is it? That's it. So when G is enabled, so when this station is enabled, like this, it will constantly input, yep, that's it, so it'll output T, and then here it will basically stay on until T is 100, which is larger than all of these here, so it'll go 1, 31, 61, 91, then it gets to 100. When the chime has stopped, it'll then switch it off, so it was over 100 then. I'm not very good at explaining this, I do apologise, I hope that's kind of cleared things up. A few pointers as well. This train does work with temporary stops. Literally, you can just click anywhere, control-click anywhere on it, and it will just go to that place. Doesn't need to be a designated taxi stop if you don't want to, but you can't. You know, like if you want to use it for fast travel wise, I would prefer to make more stops. It's just more convenient for me. But again, I would encourage you to do what you want with this blueprint, because that's Factorio. People change and develop people's ideas all the time. That's a great thing about the game. It's been robustly tested as well. The only thing that I couldn't figure out how to stop was when the train has already stopped at a station and you go up to the station, it'll play the jingle every time. I don't think this was a big deal, because I quite like the jingle, but if it's annoying, you know, when you go up to a station or you walk past it every time and it bings at you, then I guess you could just remove this. And if you wanted to remove this, it's quite simple. Just get rid of all the speakers and then plug this into there. Job done. That will achieve the same thing without the jingle. So if I send this over here to tell it to bugger off, and I send it up to this one, you can have multiple active at the same time. It'll just clear them out one by one. So if it goes up here, it'll just do it, and then it should turn off without the jingle. You should turn off. I've plugged you into the wrong thing, haven't I? Are you the output of that? Yes, it is. It's the output of there as well. I apologise. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Yeah, it's the output of there into the input of there, and then the output of the push button as well. My mistake. So yeah, that's the design. I hope you use it. I have a whole parameterized train network book that I'm working on at the minute. A lot of it is again, with Factorio being a community-made project more than anything. There's a lot of stuff from. These are from, I think, Dirty Fat Hobbit on YouTube again. You should watch him. He's really, really cool. I think this was from a Vardy strategy. I think he does some great stuff. You should watch him as well. And then other components like the train recall. Those are my creations. Just a quick demo of that. I've got like a depot here. And if you want all the trains to go to the depot, you just flick this on, and then all the trains will amass here. So you can do like work on them, or you can change them around if you want to like update the schedules, or if you want to change out the wagons from like cargo wagons to liquid wagons. Say if you're like switching to molten iron rather than solid iron, if you've been to Vulcanus and stuff like that. It's handy for me. Again, I don't know if you want to use any of this. I'll see if I can publish this in paste bin or whatever. But yeah, the main bit is the taxi stop and the specific train that you need for it as well, because it will have the yeah, you can blueprint trains, and it will have all this blueprinted in, as well as the interrupt. So if you run out of fuel, it'll go to a fuel station, and obviously the recall system for my recall system earlier as well. But yes, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this has been, what's the word I'm looking for? I hope this has been eye-opening, at least. I apologise if I've spoken way too quickly here. I didn't script this, so I'll shut up now. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.